Hello, Digital Literacy 3 students. I'm here to explain to you what you're supposed to do for the week 4 assignment. So here I am in my MCPS classroom. I'm in student view. You can tell because if you look at the bottom of the screen, it says to leave student view on the right. So if you look at the screen and the modules, you can see Digital Literacy 3, Continuation of Learning, Week 4 assignment, and that is about crimes in your neighborhood or our neighborhood. So this is the title banner up here, okay? See what I mean? This part, okay? Then if you go down here, you can click on that and wait for it to load. And there it is. And it will show you what you have to do. And there are several things here. First is the week 4 slideshow. Shows it here. You can go here and you can go over one. And there are several things that have been put in about perseverance, trying to make it through tough times. And there's a little video that you should listen to. Now, return to school update. You know, we're not going back this year. And there's an important update on coronavirus from our school district. Here's the weekly learning plan. And Tuesday is language and lit, which includes digital literacy. And Tuesday, we have a 2 o'clock class. I'm seeing 2 people or 1 people every week. I encourage you to come. If your assignments are not turned in by June 15th, you will be no longer able to submit them. Office hours, Monday and Thursday, 2 to 3 p.m. Look out for Zoom invites during the week. Zoom is optional, but highly encouraged because it would be nice to see more than one student attend Zoom meetings. Okay, you can check in and say, hi, we miss you. We'd like to see our students. And if you're in need of individual support, it's a good time to get it during office hours, or you could send me a request. Important dates to remember. We already had interims. Next Monday is no school. The last day of school is June 15th. And a week later, plus 1 day, report cards will be mailed home. Grading for marking period 4, there's no automatic formulation of final grades based on numerical averages. We will grade you based on what you have done and where you have been, including this class. Okay, and there is a new set of MCPS grading options, and you can read it here if you're interested. Pass, student has engaged and completed the assignment and has demonstrated understanding. 100% is considered masterful. 85 is proficient. Satisfactory is a 70. A 60, we're calling not yet. That means you partially completed the work and teacher feedback has been given so that you can resubmit your finished assignment to attain a satisfactory or higher grade. Again, we get back to perseverance because perseverance is important. Anyway, I'm going to stay on here. You can get a Z. Z's will disappear June 15th. An X is an excuse. A blank means not yet graded. All work is due on Friday by 8 p.m. in the week after it is assigned. Technically, deadlines you can submit until the last day of marking period 4, June 15th, but sometime between Friday and Monday, emails and phone calls will go out to homes. This week's assignment is called Crimes in My Neighborhood. It was due May 15th and deadline May 18th. And here it is, Crimes in My Neighborhood. When you click on that or inside the assignment, it'll ask you to make a copy. When you make a copy, it copies to your root folder in your Google Drive. And there it is. Okay. Actually, you don't have to do this one. Follow me on this. Question and answers. I'm going to stop here and go below. Notice the submit assignment over here. This is where you submit your assignment, not on your document page, but here. Okay, you can also get to this through assignments. Please note that. Try not to get lost. Using the links below, research some of the following websites to see what types of crime happen in your community and how often they happen. After you've figured out how to use the filters, which will take you a few minutes, take a look at how many crimes happened around your house. Make sure to adjust the dates to show the full year or last year's data. Or if you go beyond that, try not to count things that have taken place in the last more than a year. All these things are websites you can use. Okay. This thing is just for your interest. If you want to see a master page of audiobooks put out by Mr. Poker. And here is the link to this week's assignment. It's right here. Okay. Right here. Right here. Okay. I'm going to erase it. See where it is. And then I'm going to go back to the pointer and click on it. Here's where it'll ask you to copy the document. Click on it. Count to 3 or 4. I'm going to make this larger once it comes in. Okay. Now, notice there's no submit button. The submit comes here, remember, right here. Submit. Okay? Let's go back here. Objectives. You will research and consider a social justice issue that you would like to advocate and campaign for. You can pick anything, but for this particular week, it's going to involve crimes. So directions, research the types and quantity of crimes in your local neighborhood. Identify one crime you like to argue about because you want it to stop. So 3 sources, find 3 sources of information and add the title of the article or the URL. You're not limited to those URLs and links that I provided. You can do whatever you want. For example, you go in this graphic organizer and then find your type of crime, identify. Let's say you wanted to search car theft. How many times did it occur in your neighborhood? 10 times. And you do this for 3 different things that indicates about car theft. You do not have to do more than 1 crime, but you do have to find more than 1 thing to put in the graphic organizer. Okay, notice you can go all the way up to 7. Which crime would you like to advocate and campaign for or against? Now list 3 reasons why you want to campaign for this crime. It would be like, we need to stop car theft because people are losing the ability to go to work. List 3 things you can do to bring about social justice for this crime. For example, if the car theft is occurring at 1 in the morning to 4 in the morning, you could encourage people to keep an eye out. Walk around with your phone. Take a picture if necessary. Then it says, who is your target audience for your campaign? That means what kinds of people? So let's say you're talking about car owners who are anywhere from the age of 20 to 50. You can put that in. And how you talk your audience into believing that your campaign is worth arguing for in the neighborhood. You can say, well, we've had several crimes. It's not helping people. And if we get together, we can try to stop it. What barriers or challenges might you experience in your campaign for this crime? One could be people don't want to get involved. They don't want to have to talk to the police, something like that. When you're done, you know that it's going to save Now, right up here, let me show you one more thing. This is your file name, okay? Now, your file name you need to remember. If you're curious where it's gone, you click here. That's the move button, but it'll tell you it's in your drive. So you need to know your title. And once you know your title, you can go back here, submit the assignment, and watch what pops up. Okay, I'll make this a little bigger. Okay, you have three choices: file upload, CK12 practice, and Google Drive. Now, unfortunately, if I click on Google Drive, it's going to tell me it can't look at Google Drive while I'm pretending to be a student. But let's say you do that because that's where your file is. You know where it's going to be, it's in your root directory. Go find the file and choose it. You'll have a box up called the chooser. You'll pick it. You'll click OK or open or submit. It's going to be something like that. Here is where you find something on your local computer. You know what I mean? So here I could find something, click it, click open. There it is. Do you see that? You could add more files and then you can click submit. It will try to submit it and it's done. Okay. Now, once it says resubmit up in the upper right corner, it'll also give you this information. Submission submitted, it tells you. Okay? That's all you have to do. You have done it. If you want to, you can resubmit your assignment and it will say the assignment is overdue. You still want to submit it. Click OK and you go through the same thing again. Let's choose the file. I'm in the left column. You're going to want to be in the right column. I'm submitting the same file. Submit it. It'll go through the same process. And as you can tell, here it is. It's resubmitted it. Okay? You're done at that point. That is how you know that you have submitted your file. And please remember that you want to go to Google Drive. See, if I click Google Drive, it doesn't work. This tool is not available while masquerading. A masquerade party is when you wear masks and you try to pretend to be someone you're not. And I'm pretending to be a student. It's a shame, isn't it? Now, I'm going to show you what one of the websites looks like. Here I have already selected a certain area. And if we look on the right side, here is where you set up your ability to see what is happening. Okay, so, excuse me, mouse pointer. You can select your dates and click apply. You can even select the date if you want to. Okay, it's up to you. Then I chose Germantown. You can select more than just Germantown. After that, you can go to beat. I did some research on the beats, and the M's and the N's are all nearby. Actually, got close to Clarksburg, then you can apply. These are like police districts. You can click on them and experiment. And the city, I have selected Germantown and Clarksburg. And then you see all these dots here on the map. Let's click on one nearer to me. See what I mean? I held it over it, and these are the crimes. Simple assault, theft from motor vehicle. If you look under crime, you can see the type of crimes that you're seeing. So if I were to click here, and clicking on it, you can go and discover when something happens and what it is. And you have to do a little research, but that's basically how it works. So spend some time and figure this part out. Also go through the other websites, use your own. You can research for information about Montgomery County And when you are done, go to your document, complete this, then go back here to the assignment and submit it. Okay? And that's really all there is to it. Give it some work, submit the assignment, and thank you very much. I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you guys, I hope, on Tuesday. Bye.